My name is Linda Mohadine, and welcome to my channel. I am here to go over my Ipsy bag I got in the mail today. It comes in, they all come in this beautiful little pink, maybe more of a nude pink um, star bag. I love the little bags. I always end up finding something to do with them. Like maybe this time of year, I don't celebrate Christmas because Muslims don't celebrate Christmas. But there's times where there's a birthday or there's some kind of special event that I like to give gifts in little bags. Okay, so in the Ipsy Glam bag, you will get a you will get 5 products, and you will have, they're really good in the glam part of, there's 3 levels. There's actually, I think there's 4 levels now, but when I started there was 3, and I get the second one, which is like a $25 a month subscription, and it sends you a lot of makeup. This one is the Miami Nights palette, which is really nice. It's more, I'm believing that it's more of for like New Year's Eve parties, maybe a Christmas party. Like I said, I'm Muslim, I don't celebrate Christmas. But I also have other events that I go and attend to. But I'm also playing around with my looks. At the end of the year, you tend to want to play around, see what you want to do for 2022. Oh God, 2022. Here we all had high hopes for 2021, and guess what? Well, it was a little bit good, but a little bit bad. My marriage tanked in 2021, so yes, and my channel, I'm going to talk about my divorce and things that happened in my divorce. So I hope you come along to my channel, and sometimes I will make a video on my what happened in my divorce. I'm also, like I said, I was married for 6 years as of tomorrow, but we're going to celebrate getting a divorce. I married a man 6 years ago that I thought loved me, that I loved him, that we could get through anything, but he kind of lied, and he kind of used me for, I hate to say it, for a green card. I believe he did. He'll tell you no, he didn't. He'll probably also tell you that I was crazy, which, no, I wasn't crazy until the end here, where he told me at the beginning of the summer that he was moving to Seattle, which, he had already done that a couple years ago, after we moved back when we moved into the apartment that I'm staying in now. And he proceeded to tell me right after he got his 10-year green card that he was done. He wanted to move to Seattle. And at first I was like, okay, I thought he was joking, but then he said, no, I need you to go find a 1-bedroom or something you can afford by yourself. And I was like, oh, okay. Things haven't been perfect all 2021, but I didn't think they were that bad. But anyways, on to my products. Okay, so this palette, it's got some really pretty colors in it. It's got some nudes, and it's got some glitter and some darker colors, darker tones. I love these. I've gotten several little different palettes, which I love trying the palettes and these different subscriptions that you get from different makeup things, subscriptions. Okay, and then another thing they gave me was this Dragon eyeliner. It's great. It's black. It's one of those that you can draw on. It has the tip on it for easy gliding. I love these because we're all working with those new cat eyes, the wings. The wings are getting a little bit longer. Plus, they're easy. They're so much easier to use in a jiff. And I have learned to use them. And I'm probably going to do a makeup tutorial on some of my looks that you guys have said you liked in the past. I also got this lemon balm and thyme scrub, which comes in this really cute little lemon and thyme colored. It's from Surfria, which I don't think I'm saying this right, but I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. It comes in a tube, and I'm gonna have to see if I can use it because I'm allergic to a lot of honey-based byproducts. They also send out, Ipsy is really good about caring about your skincare, your routine skincare. And I have really gotten some really nice face creams. This one here they sent, and I love their product sizes. This is like getting samples that you could use like all month or for a couple of months, really. And they're really good at that. I hate getting samples in the mail of certain products and be like, okay, what if you like it? Yes, you're supposed to run out. I know samples are for sampling. But sometimes you don't sample it for just 1 or 2 days. You want to sample it like, all month and then decide, if you want, you got to make a decision, in a couple of weeks. If, hey, do I like this? Not just a couple of days, when it runs out. You also this is the nail polish. I'm loving these new colors because I've been working on my new looks as of, since I'm probably going to be going back out onto the dating scene, which, is kind of what happens after a divorce, And that's kind of what my channel, I'm kind of going to be working on. But I'm going to be also working on Linda's journey. I started out with Linda's journey. It's going to be an all-round journey for me. Yes, I'm going through a divorce. I've been going through the emotions of the divorce now, but I think I'm coming out of it. And I'm coming out of it with ideas that I am a lot stronger with. For the first time in 23 years, I'm living by myself. I'm actually doing all right by myself. The divorce was hard. One hand, I didn't really see it coming. But on the other hand, he never really tried to save things either. I mean, I was trying to change who I am, which, you don't need to change who you are when you're in a marriage. Do you have to tone it down a little? Maybe. But I've never been really one of those that, I've always been a free spirit. I became a Muslim 10 years ago. And, on one hand I did it for, back then, a man that that kind of married and kind of annulled. But then I turned around, and said, I found my husband 5 years ago. And, I always said that, marriage meant too much for me to play around with. And, I fell in love with him. I don't know if he really ever really was in love with me, just played along in the emotions. because, yes, our cultures were different, but that shouldn't have mattered. Yeah, I may have been a little lazy when it comes to housekeeping. I may be a little, I'm not, he always made these comments that I should be working. I decided instead of working, go back to school, which I'm still working on going back to school. I'm now also working on me. And I think, at first I was like, why is Allah doing this to me? Why is He taking someone that I really fell in love with? But I think Allah took him from me because maybe his heart wasn't as pure. Maybe he didn't think of our marriage as well as I did. I know there was some, you know, times where I didn't think. I mean, when we moved in here, he moved in. We have a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, which I'll show you because I'm going to be doing some apartment organizing and rearranging around my apartment. But um, I, as we moved in here 3 years ago into this apartment, he moved into the second bedroom, which he said he was just going to sleep on the floor because his back was hurting and, everything, But last year around this time, we bought a brand new living room set for our bedroom. And, I had him test the mattresses because, I want you to move back in my bedroom. I want you to move back into the bed, the marital bed, I missed having someone to sleep next to. But he never moved back in. And I think, and things, I heard, and I don't think it was all just him either. Maybe in the long run, I knew things were not meant to be for full forever with him, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to be using this platform that I'm starting as maybe someone can learn something from my journey. I'm also I'm working on the weight again. I'm at 443. The last time I was in the doctor, I've actually been really serious about my diet. But I'm also going to be using these videos as a way to reflect and to bring anybody else along on the journey with me of self-exploration. As I said, my channel is Linda Mohideen, my Muslim journey, but it's also my journey in life. I'm going to be using it as a way to get out some emotional feelings. Also, I'm going to get out some creativity. I'm on TikTok. I'm also on Instagram. I'm on Facebook with pictures. I've also have other ways. I'm also going to do some makeup tutorials. And maybe I'll do some DIYs and some clothing hauls. I sent away, and I'm going to send away in January 1, which is going to be in 16 days. Oh my goodness. New Year 2022. I'm hoping, I'm praying, Allah, please let it be a better year, with COVID and Dretcho for us who live in Iowa. I live in Iowa. But I'm going to also use this channel to show you my journey as soon to be a single Muslim woman, and as a divorced Muslim. But I hope you will join me in my journey. I may dance around. I may be showing you my life, my 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 apartment as I'm getting it organized and cleaned. I'll also show you what it's like to live in the Midwest in Iowa as a Muslim or as just any other person. I hope you'll come along with me to my journey of self expression and I'm learning to live on my own for the first time in 23 years. I'm not sure how much I like living on my own. I kind of do. I'm also planning on traveling as soon as my divorce is final. I have some trips planned. Maybe we can go along on those trips. But I hope you will join me on my journey, and I hope you will enjoy what I show you. Like I said, Ipsy is, I will come back when they send me more products I love, and I probably will show you in the next video how I use these products with different looks. I've done different looks. I've also gotten my friend she does makeup tutorials, Khadijah Betty. She's from Minnesota. She's works with a company called Motives, and I use her products, a lot of her products too. And I will, I don't want to hone in on her videos, but I will also show you some looks that I put together. Like today's cosmetic was simple. I wanted to put some makeup on before I come online because I didn't want to scare you guys. Now, I've also noticed, I don't know if anybody else has noticed this, but as I noticed, I've got a doctor's appointment January 6th. And I think I am seriously I'm living on 200 calories a day. And I'm thinking as of January 1, I'm going to take away 500 calories. I'm also doing the intermediate fasting, which will help me get along to maybe help get me there towards Ramadan, that I can also start doing the fastings through the month. Because I do have a diabetic condition. But everything that I do for my health, maybe I will bring you in to the videos of those conversations. But as my journey goes, I will show you, but like I said, in my face, I don't know if anybody noticed, when you lose weight, your face tends to get this, like, as my mom used to call it, a turkey gibble. Before, my skin was like up here and fat, and it's still fat, but it's not as fat as before. And then I have an apron that is starting to form a lot bigger. I've also started discovering that I have some sagginess on where my skin is around my thighs. Now, I don't know if that means that I really am losing weight or I'm losing lacticity. Is lacticity? I'm sorry if I'm using that wrong. But, the stretchiness of my skin from being 50 and the wonderful loves of that. But, I'm going to use this as Fabulous 50. I'm also on my Fabulous 50 journey. So this is Linda's Muslim journey, but it's also my journey. I'm going to call it Linda's journey. And I hope I see more of you on my journey to self-reflection and divorce and product testing. I hope to talk to you some more. I hope I see you again. And if you like what you see, please subscribe and please hit a like. I'm going to work on my channels this year. So please give me the thumbs up, or you can give me the thumbs down leave a comment. Tell me what you think about my video. I move on and on. This is just the first of many series of Linda's journey, Linda's Muslim journey. And I will talk to you again soon. Thank you.